If you don't have this book, your library is just not complete. This book is such a phenomenal read because it has so many different authors in one big book. But right now I'm reading the Master Key System. Okay. Part 5, study questions with answers. What proportion of our mental life is subconscious? At least 90%. Is this vast mental storehouse generally utilized? No. Why not? Few understand or appreciate the fact that it is an activity which they may consciously direct. Where has the conscious mind received its governing tendencies? Few heredity, which means that it is the result of or the environment of all past generations. So when I tell you that 95% of what you do is based upon the subconscious mind, right? You may be a person who really desire to want more from life, but if you don't replace their old programming with a new programming, and it's not about putting up resistance. It's not like, because whatever you resist, it persists. So it's the same as that concept. If you think to yourself, you don't want to get into the accident, and you keep all day thinking about ways of getting into the accident, or if you keep saying, I don't want to get into one, I don't want to get it, you're going to eventually get into one because all your energy is going towards that. Your focus is going towards that. Then on top of that, you put the emotions involved. You start, how would you feel if you was to get into an accident? So all those things is creating your reality. The way you think, the reason you think the way you do is because you've been programmed to think that way. If you want to change that, you can. You're not a tree, okay? And if you're stuck, it's because you refuse to do something different. You refuse to start looking at your results and start understanding that you are really in violation of universal law because somebody told you that someone was coming to save you. And so instead of you doing the work on yourself, you're like, well, what's the use? Somebody's coming to save me. No one's coming, okay? No one. Save yourself.